Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be doing test fitting of new wheels on the Duramax. Going to be changing the oil and swapping out the transmission fluid as well. So going to be a pretty quick one, but we're going to knock this out tonight. So let's roll. So while that's draining, I'll go over what I'm going to be using for fluids. I just picked these up from the local auto stores. For engine oil, I like the Valvoline Heavy Duty, just the 1540 engine oil. This is what it's, called for in the book by GM for the Duramax engine. So I'm going to be running this. The capacity is 10 quarts, which is the exact amount of this container, so that is perfect. I used this last time I changed the oil and it worked great, so that's what I'll be using for oil. Oil filter, I like to go with the Wix, so specifically it's the 5720-02 XP. That's their top of the line oil filter. And then for transmission, just gonna do regular old Power Torque filter. And then I got Valvoline for the ATF as well. It's just got to be Dextron 6. So I'm going to be running that. Apparently it's 7.4 quarts. That's 2 gallons. So I should be perfect, sitting right at 8 quarts if I do need a little bit more. Good practice is to pop off your filler cap before you do drain the oil. And then also pull your dipstick, which I forgot, but we can do that right now. So it's right here. Set that up here. Boom. And then we're gonna let that drain for a little bit longer, which shoot, it's making a little bit of a mess because there's a pan under here. So I'll show you. But yeah, look at this. There's like a skid plate. So it gathers up on here. It's coming out over here, but pretty stupid. But so there's the pan, drain, and all that. All right, so now what we're gonna do is crawl under here on the driver's side and pop off the oil filter. Go down under here. Got the driver's under. Here's the oil filter. It's on the left-hand side of the vehicle. So driver's side, what you wanna do is just kind of pop that off. Try not to be too close. Whoever put it on previously, if it was you or another guy, sometimes they're really tight. Last time I did this, it was way too tight. So, and kind of move our oil pan so it's catching the oil, because it will drip on you just right. You'll be bowling. I went ahead and put the new filter on here. Good practice is to dip the O-ring in some new or old oil just to lube it up so it comes on and off easier. Not necessarily fill it. I know some people say to fill your filters, but this one's at an angle, so it's not easy to fill without getting it all over the place. So this here is just dripping. I'm gonna let that drip for a little bit more and then plug her back up and fill this bad boy with oil. So I will see you guys up top. Slap in this drain clip and get rolling. then if you guys are wondering, I like to run every 10,000 miles, do an oil change on my truck. This is my second oil change since owning it, so 20,000 miles. So slap that oil in there, super easy. If you're consistently driving and, you know, changing your oil, you should have no issues. So here's your pan. It's gonna be draining here. Piece of cake. You just pull that out and let it drain. It's not looking too bad, but stuff will break down over time. So, and then here's the filter. They've got a spin-on filter and a filter in the pan. I'm just doing the spin-on filter, keeping it easy. So I will wait until that drains all the way out. Take this guy off, let that drain out. Slap some new fluid in there. So this time, pretty simple. So I'll just see you guys up top again. Alrighty, so we're in here and I'm gonna reset the oil percentage here. So you hit your little info button here, so that guy there, first option comes up. Now what you want to do is just push and hold the check mark button and it goes to 100%. I'm gonna go fuel filter. My truck trips this out like every 500 miles for some reason, so reset that. And then my tire pressure don't work, but we're all good there. So now we can go for a quick rip and see how she's running with the new oil and transmission fluid. Running super smooth. Just want to check that dipstick one last time. Let's move on to test fitting the wheels. Here's what I've got. Picked these up this week while I was out working. I got some 20x9s, 0 offset. They're brand new. Some guy on Facebook had them. good look at it. Plenty of clearance on both ends. And just barely gonna be poking better than. That's really, really nice. So, super stoked on these. They look super, super clean. I will be running 33s on here, so in a future video, I will be slapping these on there for good. But heck yeah, dude. It's gonna be sick. Alrighty guys, we are all finished up with the Duramax. Got the oil changed and the transmission fluid swapped out as well. And then I did test fit those wheels. So super stoked on how those are gonna fit. I will be running 33s by 12.5 on those. So stay tuned for that. That'll be in a future video. And hope you guys have a good one.